What is up, YouTube? It's a Token Talk Tuesday doubleheader. Today we're talking about Neo 3.0, the recently announced roadmap for the development of a brand new set of features for the Neo protocol. I'm very excited, and we're going to talk about how this might affect the value of Neo going forward in the future. Let's hash it out. We'll get back to the video in just one second, but I just wanted to say, if you want to build your knowledge, boost your cryptocurrency gains, and join the movement, please smash that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my future content. Now, back to the video. So guys, as I said in the intro, the roadmap for the development of Neo version 3.0 was recently announced by Eric Zhang, the co-founder and one of the main developers of the project. And for those of you who hold Neo, you probably already know that it is more or less a competitor for Ethereum. It's very much an open application development protocol or ecosystem that allows for the creation of different decentralized applications and different tokens. The reason why I'm so excited about Neo 3.0 is because it's taking the protocol in a little bit of a different direction. And I think it's a good direction for the value of the token. So Eric Zhang has mentioned that it's going more towards an enterprise application use case. And why I like that is that personally, as a full-time software developer in the blockchain world for enterprise clients, I'm seeing more and more competition out there for different platforms that want to take on this market. They're basically going down to the bare bones of the protocol, increasing stability, increasing performance, going back after some of these different economic models they have, the token structure, and building out more APIs for their smart contracts. And that will help a lot of developers that are building applications on Neo for enterprise clients. And definitely, I might consider using Neo to build an enterprise application in the future if this 3.0 update works out well. So one of the main complaints I had with Neo before all of this was that, first of all, Neo tokens were not divisible. They couldn't be split up into smaller pieces, and that definitely makes applications a little harder to build because you don't have that flexibility in terms of the token structure. So Neo 3.0 is going to allow for divisible tokens. That's fantastic. They're also going to allow for gas costs to be in decimals, which is also very helpful to maintain stability and build applications that use gas effectively. And if you don't really know all about gas, don't worry about it. It's not that important, but I think it's important to note they're fixing one of the main problems that me as a developer, I had with Neo, the protocol. So anytime that there's any application that's developed, you've got to use APIs, application programming interfaces. That basically allows for little packaged bundles of code that run a certain action between the application and the user interface to run. So I love having access to APIs because it makes my life as a developer much easier, and Neo is adding a bunch of really helpful new APIs to their toolkit so that developers like myself can use that. It's going to be very helpful, and it's going to make application development for Neo much easier. And also, they're trying to introduce cross-platform smart contracts, which basically means that even if you're not running on the same blockchain network as Neo, you could technically run that smart contract and commit some sort of action from a different blockchain protocol. I'm not positive how they're going to implement this, and there's not a lot of information about it, but it's an exciting concept nonetheless. Neo 3.0 is going down to the bare bones of the protocol and refactoring a lot of things to help performance and stability. And the reason why this is important, obviously, is when you're an enterprise, the applications have to run for a long time at solid speeds without failing. So obviously stability is important, but transactions per second hold a lot of blockchains back. Visa does tens of thousands of transactions per second, whereas really the most powerful blockchain networks that are out there can only really handle up to 1,000. Now this is okay because Neo is pushing towards that 1,000 mark, and that's good enough for some of these applications at the scale they are right now. But in the future, there will need to be more improvements made. And there are a handful of other really developer speak sort of things that are introduced in the roadmap for Neo 3.0, but it's really exciting because Neo is pushing to make their platform usable for the real world. They're building this platform to be a tool for developers to build these awesome killer apps for enterprises and businesses all over the world. That's an amazing, amazing opportunity. And similar to Ethereum, as more people build applications,
as more companies buy in, as more individuals use NEO for their businesses, the higher the token price is going to be. With caveats, obviously. If they don't use the NEO mainnet, maybe not the case. But this is a good thing for NEO's price going forward. The more usable and the more valuable the NEO protocol becomes for application developers all over the world, the more valuable the token is going to be. And in my opinion, making this token divisible is also going to help because it's going to make people want to use it more. It's been kind of a boon for NEO, in my opinion, that the tokens aren't divisible in any way. So that being said, I'm very excited for NEO 3.0. And I'm very excited to see how this stuff pans out going forward. Development has already started for this new set of features, and I'm hopeful that we will see the fruits of their labor coming up towards the end of the year, if not early 2019. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got something out of it. If you aren't subscribed, please do smash that subscribe button. I'm very appreciative that you're here. And finally, definitely check out some of my other Token Talk Tuesday videos. I'll link them here. I do weekly videos about cryptocurrency, blockchain, and everything in between. Thank you guys very much. Cheers.